Hello there and welcome to today's video. In this video I'm going to be going to Bangkok's #1 attraction, the Grand Palace. And like always guys, when I'm visiting the old part of Bangkok, I always take the boat. I think it's the best way. Not only do you get the beautiful river breeze, also you can see the wonderful landmarks around there. It's cheap and actually it's one of the only ways you can access this area because they don't really have BTS, MRT running around there. So we are heading to the Satorn Pier just below me here, and you can access this one by BTS. Really easy to get to, and this is the gateway to the river Satorn Pier. Today I've just walked over Taksim Bridge over here, but if you're coming from the BTS, you'll just come out of that exit there, that's exit 2, and all you have to do is just walk over here, and this is where you can get the ticket to get on the boat. Right, just got off the boat. It takes about 20 minutes from Satorn. I'm at Ta Chang now, and if you're having trouble with the names, guys, you can just say the number when you're getting a ticket. So this one's N9, N10, like this. You can check on the map and just say your number if that's easier for you. Some of the names are quite long and not the easiest to say. Grand Palace is just a 5-minute walk away, so let's go. Now, in the last few years, they created this tunnel just under the Grand Palace, and we're going to head down there because I'm going to show you it for 2 reasons. Here we have some of the original wall from 1782 when King Rama I founded the city. He built fortifications all over the city, and this included 14 forts. One of it used to be here. Now this one's not here anymore, but if you're interested in seeing one, we have a fort at Phra Sri Rattana and one at Ramakien, and these are both kind of northwest and northeast of Khao San Road. There is actually another fort on the other side of the river, but it's part of a military base, so you can only see it as you're going past on the boat. The second reason why I'm here is I'm going to have a bit of a costume change because you can't go into the Grand Palace with shorts on. This is the strictest place I know for enforcing the dress regulations. Now really you should be totally covered at the temples too, Wat Arun, Wat Pol, but quite often they're a bit more lenient in other places. But in Grand Palace, they're strictly going to enforce this. You're not even getting with like 3/4 length pants, needs to be fully covered. So instead of walking around in pants all day, just pack a pair in your bag and then change for the Grand Palace and temples, and then afterwards back into shorts. Really easy. So the reason why I've come down here is they've got a really nice set of toilets, so I'm just going to get changed in there. Here we go, much better. Now one thing I will warn you about this area, guys, is you're going to get a lot of people approaching you. If you're coming off the ferry or you're coming from the MRT, they're going to be coming to you and they're going to be telling you the palace is closed. This has been going on for years, and I really don't know why it's not combated by the police and the tourism industry. So they'll approach you, tell you it's closed, they want to take you somewhere else. Just ignore these guys. The palace is closed on a handful of days. For example, it was closed last year when the late Queen Mother, Queen Sirikit, passed. It was closed for some days then. But generally, it'll be like less than 5 days a year it's closed. If you hear this, go to the Grand Palace and check it out yourself. Now, I thought I'd update this video. A lot of the old videos on YouTube, when they're talking about the Grand Palace, they don't really mention this. But what will happen is when you're kind of coming towards the palace, some people nowadays, they'll mention to you that there's protests. They'll say to you, you can't go down there, there's protests. Again, this is going to be a big news. If there are protests like this in Bangkok, just get on your phone and check the news sites, Bangkok Post, something like this. I would be very wary of anyone approaching you in Bangkok around the tourist attractions, and usually it's not going to be for any good reasons. So here we go, guys. Like I was saying, today is open. So it opens from 8:30 in the morning, and the last time you can buy a ticket is 3:30. It closes at 4:30, so you can catch it late afternoon. So let's head to the ticket office just down here. The main entrance is on the north side of the palace. I'll put the location up on the screen so you can see. As you can see behind me, it's very, very busy, guys. So I would advise you come as early as possible. If you're here at 8:30, it's going to be brilliant. Now, as you come in, you just turn left and you head to the ticket office down here. It's about a minute walk down to the bottom. Now, you just get your tickets over here. You can pay by cash. Over this one, you can pay credit card too. The tickets are just 500 baht to get in here. This is probably one of the most expensive tourist attractions in Bangkok, but it's well worth it. Now, it's worth mentioning this ticket also includes some other extras too, guys. So The Grand Palace of the Temple of Emerald Buddha. This is the highlight of the Grand Palace, and we'll be heading there shortly. You can also visit the Queen's Circuit Museum of Textiles, and also they have the Kon dance, and this is like a traditional Thai dance. Worth checking out. The show's only about 30 minutes and it's in a different location. But if you're interested in doing that afterwards, it's a really good activity and for free too. If you just look around here, guys, you could easily spend half a day here. There's so many sights, so many things to see. Today, I'm just going to be targeting the highlights, one of which is just right over there. This is the Emerald Buddha. Just behind me is the building that houses the Emerald Buddha, Thailand's most famous Buddhist statue. Carved from a single piece of jade, it's believed to date back to the 14th century, and it's been all over Asia. Housed in Wat Phra Cow, just in front of me, it holds national and religious significance, and even the robes of the Buddha are changed seasonally by the king himself 3 times a year. Just take a look at the intricacies, the architecture here, absolutely beautiful. The tiles, stones, amazing. Now, unfortunately, I can't take photography or videos inside, but you can actually see it here. Here we go. Absolutely amazing. Next up, we've got the murals here. There's 178 of these over 2 kilometers all around the temple. It depicts the Indian epic Ramayana, but it's converted into the Thai style, so they call it Ramakien. Quite nice because you've got a bit of a breeze blowing through here too. And it's ideal, really. Quite nice to come to the end part because this part's under renovation. So it's very, very quiet. If you're finding the crowds a little bit too much, ideal spot to head to. Interestingly, you'll see these stone statues all over the complex, and these actually were on the ships going to China back and forth back in the day, and they used these stone statues to weigh down the ships because the ships were just transporting silk. They're obviously so light, so they would transport these statues with the silk, obviously to give the boat some weight so it won't tip over. Pretty amazing, and now you can see them just dotted all over the palace. Absolutely incredible, right? Piece of history. So just behind the statues over there, you can see a miniature replica of Angkor Wat, built in the 19th century by King Rama IV. And he did this as a way so people could see the beauty of Angkor Wat without actually having to go. And also it shows the cultural and political connectedness between Thailand and Cambodia. Let's get a closer look at this one. You'll appreciate the absolute detail for those who have been to Angkor. Incredible. Last stop today, we have the Phra Sri Rattana Chedi. This is one of the most striking features inside the Grand Palace. This was built in the 19th century by King Rama IV, and it's used to house ornaments and religious icons, not a temple you can actually visit inside. And it was built in the design of Sri Lankan temples at the time. It's really great to be back at the Grand Palace. Every time I come back, it's one of the first places I went to in Bangkok many years ago. It was the second day I was here, got up, and it was the first place I went, and that's probably where my love affair with Thailand started. Perhaps it was Khao San Road the night before though. That was the Grand Palace, guys. Absolutely beautiful. It has to be on any one-day itinerary in Bangkok. It's a must-see. I'd probably put it at the top of the list. Absolutely fantastic. Just before you exit, you can see this little stand behind me here. This is where you can get your ticket to the Kon dance if you want to go see this after. Only 30 minutes, and they'll take you on like a little train sort of to get there. Quite cool. That's up somewhere at theatre, I think, in Chinatown, towards Chinatown there, not so far from here. I must say, it feels so good to be back in shorts. Never pants weather in Bangkok. On an evening it's okay if you're out in the city, but never in the day. Just south of the Grand Palace walls here, you have this fantastic little street, and it's got lots of sois just running in here, and they've all got really good views of Wat Arun. So we're going to grab a bite to eat there. Beautiful view up here, guys. Really like this place. Is called Riva Arun. I'm sitting this way and I'm going to take one for the team, guys, so you've just got a more beautiful view behind. Although, nothing to complain about in front either. Take a look at this one. What I really like about this place is the prices are really reasonable too. So they've got like, you know, your standard Thai dishes for like $150, which is amazing for like a rooftop restaurant. Also, you've got like a lot of international food. If you want to get like fish and chips here, $2.50. Spaghetti carbonara, $2.30. Very, very good for a rooftop in this location. Recommend Red Truck Red Ale. I had this the other day, absolutely delicious. Not only have you got Wat Arun over here, you've also got the fort I was telling you about before, one of the surviving forts here, and this is the military base. So you can't go to it, but you can see it from here. I've gone for pad krapao with pork, but you can go get it with chicken and beef too. And the dish has holy basil, and there's lots of chili, pork in there, and usually it comes with an egg, but no egg this time. And they accompany it with some chili vinegar over here. Alright, let's give it a taste. Let's get a bit of that chili there. Oh yeah, that's good. Such a nice pad krapao. It's a really great dish, guys. Perfect blend of like meatiness, spiciness from the chili. A little bit disappointed don't have the egg there, which I'd say is an essential with pad krapao, but apart from that, very delicious. That was a Riva Arun. I'll put the link in the description if you're interested in checking that place out. Really good though, 348 baht for pad krapao, iced coffee and a bottle of water. Can't go wrong with a rooftop there, can you? I hope you've enjoyed today's video, guys. Grand Palace, it's a must-see really, absolutely amazing. Finish it off with a nice lunch there, or even dinner if you visit in the afternoon. Fabulous. So thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.